plays games with Steve.
What? And Jay?
Let's go to the parking lot. Let's fight in the Waffle House parking lot. Let's go.
Oh, to the car park.
Everyone all ready? We're departing right away.
Zubaus is not here this time, so who's going to drive this thing?
I've got it covered. I used to drive the women in my neighborhood around for their night work.
You have way too much life experience for someone your age.
It's true, not many people can say they've been mascots before.
I don't think that's what he's referring to here.
I also am wearing a hat. I wear a hat too! Let's get going.
Nozomi, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's nothing at all. Let's go.
It's okay, Nozomi. The less you say, the less exposition we'll get. All right. Anyway, let's go.
I really didn't want to talk anyway.
You've seen this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're driving the bus.
Okay, down and floor it.
I'm begging you, dude. Just drive safe. I get real car sick.
Because you're poor.
Those two things are completely unrelated.
Ima, you do know where second to last defense academy is, right? No problem. I got Miss Kawano to install a GPS. All I have to do is follow the directions in my head.
Why did you have to sit in my seat? What the hell, man? Lay off the brakes. I hit my freaking head.
What is it? Don't tell me it's invaders.
Oh no, that's not it.
Ima, what's the matter?
Look at that. Look,
You pointed at us.
a cityscape of... all I see is a cityscape of wreckage. Oh, wait a minute. That's what I saw. I let out a cry.
Is that? No way. But who?
But now, let's get a closer look. Yeah.
Let's go.
I guess they blew up the bridge or something.
We got closer to it. We were at a complete loss for words. Laid out there by the roadside. Oh, a mummy. Someone got their human anima sucked out. What is that? Why is one of these mummies in a place like this?
It's got to be a commander, right? One of the commanders was killed here?
No, that's not it.
Huh? What do you mean?
This isn't the commander. This corpse. It's
Yeah,
Hiruko.
What?
Isn't that friend of yours that went missing? Wait a moment, please. How could this be Hiruko? No, I think Mr. Sumino might be right. Take a look at the stuff on the ground nearby. Those glasses and that scrap of clothing. And the name tag that says, I'm Hiruko. Anyway.
Yeah, it's just like what Hiruko wore. The glasses and the clothes must be hers.
That settles it.
It can't be. No, I'm afraid it is, as much as it pains me to say it.
But why? What happened to her?
Duh, it's the invaders! They killed her!
But even if that's true, what kind of invader? For someone as strong as Miss Shizuhara to end up like this?
Hey, we don't know much about this girl, remember? What kind of person was she? Hiruko Shizuhara started out at Last Defense Academy just like us, but...
And she was so hot.
She was already used to battle and was insanely strong. Somehow she'd experienced fighting invaders before she even came to the school. After Syria was destroyed, she acted as our leader. She was going to guide us through our time at the school.
She had 2 Sharingans.
Yeah.
Oh, do I? No. She was a total tyrant too.
But then she suddenly vanished before she could take over completely. One day she was there, the next, she was gone.
I don't understand. Why is she lying dead in a place like this?
I bet after she abandoned us and ditched the school, she got attacked by invaders right here.
Would she really abandon the mission? She seemed so determined to see it through. Well, seeing as we found her as a blackened mummy out here, we do know that somebody absorbed her hemoanima. Just like when we finished off our enemies, she had her hemoanima absorbed by one of them. In other words, she was murdered. Why am I the example?
I feel really bad. Could it have been that Supreme Commander, dude? What if it absorbed Hiroko's hemoanima and got even stronger? What do we do now? We're so screwed!
Pipe down, you gutless little vagabond. You're falling apart already and you've never even seen the thing.
Well, I understand you're shocked by finding this. You can't just sit here and watch the clouds go by.
What do we do with Hiruko? Shouldn't we bring her back to the school?
What good would that do? We certainly can't revive her now.
It would be a waste of time to turn back after coming this far. We need to hurry up and get to the second to last defense academy. That doesn't mean we can just leave her like this.
Let's bury her.
Huh?
I wish she didn't have to be here. I wish she didn't have to be here, but let's at least make Hiroko a grave and give her a proper burial.
She started digging.
I'll help.
Me too. This is the least we can do for her. If we must. Nozomi, your bare hands aren't going to cut it. It'd be faster to make a tool to dig with.
Or you could just use your
shovel you can make
shovel.
with that you have. Yeah.
It's like huge. She was a hard ass, but she was our friend.
Yeah, she was. She just didn't know how to show it sometimes. Okay, I'll make a grave marker for the girl who got killed by an invader before achieving whatever it was she set out to do. Kuro's like, okay, takes out a turret and starts using it to dig
Yeah.
the grave.
No, not that.
Hiroko, I hope your soul can rest in peace. Although I'm sure you don't remember a parasitic pig like me anymore.
Man, we might have had our misunderstandings, but I'm fighting now too, you know. Not that I ever got to fight alongside you.
I wish we tried harder to get along with you, but regret doesn't turn back time.
I don't know how she vanished from the last defense academy or what led to her ending up like this, but we'll win this war for her as well. I think that's the best way to honor Hiroko and Moko for their sacrifices.
Hello, Earth to the mascot of mediocrity. Something on your mind, or are you too lost in your twin test fantasies to say anything?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's nothing. More importantly, we've eaten up more time than I thought. Let's hurry. I'm going to really gun it to get back on track.
That's right. We need to complete our mission as soon as possible.
Before Jay leaves.
Farewell, Hiroko.
Oh, we're going.
I will remember you. Will you remember you drove away
We were quiet.
already?
We looked out the window. It's so sad. It turned to 9. Several hours later.
Hiroko, please don't forget me. I will return someday.
I was expecting you guys to just straight up just leave. Like, oh, Hiroko's gone for sure? All right.
Yeah.
Bye, Jay. It's already light out.
My butt is killing me. Are we at second to last defense academy yet? Nobody told me it was this far.
Ugh, must you constantly fill the air with your whining and rancid breath? You're never gonna get anywhere in life.
Shut up! I just haven't shown you what I can do yet.
It's okay, Gaku. No matter how worthless you get, I'll always be the scum under your shoe.
That doesn't make me feel better at all.
We should be getting there soon, right? How's it look, Ima?
The GPS says we're almost there, which means time to burn rubber on the final stretch. Everyone hold on tight.
Hey, try not to drive too crazy, okay?
Ha 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 ha! The need for speed is calling for me! I can skip this, right?
Stop the car!
Skip?
Yeah, you can skip it.
Okay, but what if the Supreme Commander shows up?
Oh.
Looks like we're almost at second to last defense academy.
Finally, being around here again sure takes me back. But what could possibly be here when the school's just a pile of rubble?
I warned you about the brakes, dude! I'm taking brain damage over here!
Forget that, look over there!
Huh?
What? Oh,
What's
shit.
that?
Stunned into silence.
Dum.
Oh.
Why is the school still standing? The second to last defense academy building. It was blown to a million smithereens by Nigo, right?
There's no way there could be so little damage after an explosion of that size.
Did the commanders do something?
Could they have used some bizarre power? But what kind of ability could do this?
At any rate, I think we better assume there are already invaders inside.
It's dangerous to rush in before we know what the enemy's power is.
We could fall into a trap and then we'd be screwed. Like when a certain team got brainwashed.
This isn't the time for your snide remarks, gutter rat!
Now that's going too far!
Well, this might be the time to use that thing. The recon drone Tsubasa gave us. Why don't we use it to look inside the school?
Yeah, let's use the drone to take a peek at what's going on inside.
Aye, aye. I'll get it in the air. You can leave the steering to me, too. Okay. They flew off through a window.
Going to the second floor on in the window.
Just as I thought, the school is teeming with gameplay.
They didn't repair the school building by themselves, did they? There's no way it could be rebuilt to this extent so quickly. For now, I'll scout around with the drone some more. We might learn something.
Careful so they don't see it.
Easy peasy. Just watch this. Okay. Up and down A. Unable to hide. Okay. Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah. It's... Yeah, you got it. It's not that crazy.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, baby.
Ta-da!
You did it! Doing it. You're killing it.
I'm killing it. The door to the defense room is open.
But there was nothing inside this one, right?
Can you look inside anyway, Ima?
Roger that. What is that? Surprise! Back to day one.
Don't. It's the arm! We got found out!
How mortifying. Who could have guessed we'd be the one setting off the alarm?
Takumi, did you see that?
Yeah, Nigo was coming back, little by little, but he wasn't being repaired.
It was more like time was moving in reverse.
Then does that mean maybe that commander's ability is...
It can turn back time! Did it restore the whole... like, jeez! Did it restore the whole school using that power?
Sorry, I'm well worn out from boring dialogue.
It's incredible.
But why were they fixing Nigo?
Maybe that's where the secrets of the Special Defense Unit are hidden.
Inside of Nigo? If he has any information that could lead to our downfall, we can't let them get their hands on it.
We need to strike fast and take Nigo back from the defense room.
We're the ones attacking the school now. Usually it's the other way around.
From what we saw during recon, there's not a huge crowd of enemies. We'll definitely win, even with our numbers. Not that I can guarantee anything.
Guarantee it! Please! For me!
We don't have time for your squealing. Let's exterminate those freaks. I'll do my best not to slow you down this time.
Nozumi, are you going to be okay?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it's just, you seemed a little down before we left.
Oh, sorry. That was nothing. I just wasn't feeling great. It might be the lingering effects of Yugamu's poison. I'm fine now, so don't worry.
Okay, good.
I'm not worried. All right, I better focus on the rattle. Okay, everyone, break a leg.
On the rattle?
What did I say?
It sounds like I gotta focus on the rattle.
Focus on the rattle. The roles are reversed, bud. We're going to attack second to last defense academy and get Nigo back from the enemy.
Wahoo!
And sorry,
you can skip this. You can, yeah.
Sorry, I have that illness where I hear B's as DRs.
I don't know what you're referencing. Or are you just saying that? Is that a reference to something?
It is.
What is the reference?
What's a battle? Skinner, did that boy just ask me what's a battle? No, he said, what's that rattle?
Oh,
Ah, I see.
stop by the defensive barrier. We'll have to destroy that before we get
I
in. Our roles really are reversed this time.
By the way, you had a revival medic at second to last defense academy too, right?
Yeah, there was definitely one in the infirmary. If the school building is restored, maybe the machine is usable again.
Then we can be revived if any of us fall in battle. And then stop number 4. Mr. Maruko, you can die without worrying about it now. Ha ha!
Why are you assuming I'm gonna die? I'm trying not to do that, man.
Okay, so we are trying to destroy their generator.
Ah.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Okay. Let's go.
And I'll get
Bam bam ba bam ba bam 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 ba bam.
conversation pieces now.
It's only one wave, too. You got this.
Okay. I'll charge forward.
Let's get this a couple stabs.
Poke, poke, poke.
Big Kinder Egg, kill it.
Poke, poke, poke.
That'll give me some app.
Okay. And then... Man, these guys aren't that good.
Gaku's the widespread. He can at least get rid of the small dudes.
Yeah, it's true.
So it gets some hit on.
That's true.
Yeah.
Weedron asks, did any of you have any fun OCs when you were younger? I wouldn't describe them as fun, but yes, I did.
Describe them. I mean, we've talked about it, right?
I think like I was like, I'm gonna make my own manga, and it's like, but the characters are all based off of me and my friends. We all have superpowers, and it's like not really that deep.
Superpowers. What superpower did?
I think we all had, because I was very Dragon Ball and Sonic influence, so I thought like each character had like an emerald that gave them a specific.
An emerald. Wow.
Ah.
Yes.
So it was like Sonic, Dragon Ball combined.
Yes.
What was yours?
I can't even remember what mine was. It was probably, I was like, well, if I'm the main character, I guess it'll be generic. Like, I don't know if it was like super strength or something like that. What was the tornado powers? Oh!
Those are two very different things.
Yeah. No. Here's the funny thing. I think I came up with my own original like superhero persona at the time because it was in retaliation to...
So we have nothing to even defend. We might as well just
Charge
shit.
Yeah,
right?
but
Okay.
they are going to attack you, so you know.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Sorry, continue.
I had a superhero persona because it was in retaliation to Nickelodeon's Doug's Quail Man, because I was like, man, Quail Man is so lame. But I think I didn't quite understand that like quail was just in reference to the bird quail, because he had like weird wind powers, so I'm like, I'll just have like tornado powers instead.
Gotcha.
So it kind of just like, over the years, it just like, that was something, and then once I got into like anime and shit, I'm like, well, I'm gonna make it super anime now. But I think maybe by the time I was maybe a sophomore in high school, I let that go.
Have
So I
I
held on
ever...
to it for a long time.
Jay, did you have any OCs?
Yes.
Do you want to describe them?
You could pick them up in the book Bounty Light.
But that's true. Yeah. Well, Bounty Light was something that I started in high school, right? If we're talking like even younger, I had... Oh man, I've never talked about this actually.
Do you want to?
I could.
Have I talked about mine on here?
Probably in a playthrough that's related to this character. If it's the one I'm thinking.
Which one is it?
ProZD Koopa.
Did I describe him in detail?
I believe
Here's the
you
thing,
did.
we've talked about this, SungWon,
Sure.
but I've withheld some information.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but
No.
yeah.
But no, about this. Like, I was like, oh yeah.
What is it, Nozumi?
I told, yeah. You'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've talked about how, I imagined I was a Charmander, right? Like,
Okay, sure.
But aside from that, because I drew my sketchbook all the time, and I
Sure.
drew comics.
Sure.
I had an original series called the It Squad.
Whoa.
And the It Squad is, there's a faction of the good Its and the bad Its. And their Its, they just look like round heads, limbs, that's it. Round head, stick arms, legs.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Really plain looking dudes. But the evil ones are kind of like heartless versions, so there's like black, like glowing eyes kind of deal, right?
Yeah.
And we follow the three new assigned together like commanding squad of this It unit.
Yeah. I'm more interested in this conversation, actually. I'm going to be completely honest.
Oh my god. And so the three characters, we got Flash, who was, if you imagine Samurai Jack, but he was a bee.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and he was very fast and had a sword and stuff. Oh,
Gotta
God.
be fast.
Yeah.
Gotta be fast.
We have
Samurai Jack.
Electro. They didn't really have electric powers. I just thought the word Electro was fucking
Hell
cool.
yeah. Hell yeah.
And he was the hot guy of the group. He was really cool, and he had these crazy like red visors that kind of Gurren Lagann-esque, but they also had wings attached to them.
Okay.
And he's like a silly, like he doesn't seem that like deep.
Is that hitting the thing?
Yes,
the
it is.
generator? Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
But in later seasons of the comic, you find out that he was the son of, or the heir of an evil organization. Blah 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 blah.
Sure.
And then we had Blazer, and Blazer looks exactly like Kirby,
Okay.
but he had Link's hat But like, imagine Link's hat, but there's 2 green. Like, okay, Link's hat's like, you know, 1 green suit, right?
Sure,
But
sure,
imagine
sure.
it's
Like a
still
jester
attached,
hat?
but yeah, like a jester hat, but 2 green ones. And I can't remember if I tried to make it canon that he was related to Kirby, or he had no idea what people were talking about.
Yeah.
But he just loves to eat, but he's just kind of lazy. And I bring this up because I think I talked about this story before. I was, you know, quiet kid, elementary, middle school, whatever. You know, drawing comics, and everyone's like, "Oh man, like yeah, Jay can draw, whatever, blah blah blah." And,
Hold on. I actually
don't
forget.
We can come back.
Don't
to this.
forget.
We
Yeah.
can come back to this. Yeah.
Nice. We succeeded in breaking through the defensive barrier. Keep this up and whatever. The academy will be ours.
But the real test starts now. A commander that can turn back time sounds like it could be a really serious problem.
I'd like to believe it can't just. I'd like to believe it can't just reverse time endlessly. Otherwise, it'd basically be cheating. There must be some limitations or conditions.
We'll just have to work out what they are.
Gaku, it's no big loss if you die. I command you to go on a suicide run and figure it out.
I wouldn't do that even for 10,000 yen.
How about 20,000? Yes! Well, it's not just about defeating the enemy, right? We also need to take back the secrets of the special defense unit.
Exactly. We'll let the commander restore Nigo, then steal him back once the process is complete.
Hardly sounds like a walk in the park.
It's fine. We've got this. Not that I can guarantee anything, of course.
Please, guarantee it. Lie if you have to.
Anyway, let's get to the defense room. One way or another, we have to get through this.
One way or another. Oh.
Hey, asshole.
Hey, bowling pin. I did not recognize that as
Same
Nigo
here.
at all. I was like, what is that?
I was like, what is that? Oh, like a mask or something? And then now it's...
Remember me? It's because I'm the most memorable character.
No! Nigo is mine!
Oh, excuse me.
All right. Oh,
So this is the inside of the other campus's defense room?
It's truly devoid of anything.
Just like Nigo said, this whole place was a facade.
anyway, let's stick to the plan. Everyone give it everything you've got and then some. Okay.
Annihilate enemy boss.
Okay.
Okay, alright. So your character.
What are we talking about?
Oh, you can't get away!
I'm just kidding. Not. Okay. So yeah, I had It Squad. I was happy to show off to friends, but I didn't was parading around everywhere. I was like,
Right.
people were like, what are you drawing your comic? I was like, oh, this is my comic, the It Squad. And some people were like, oh, that's cute. You know, yeah, I have I called every arc a season. And I was like, yeah, I have 13
shit.
seasons. I had so many sketchbooks, dude.
Yeah.
And I remember at a classmate, and if you're out there, Jeffrey, I've never forgot this.
Jeffrey!
Hear that, Jeffrey?
So Jeffrey was like, wow, that's really creative. That's so cool. I want to draw. I was like, yeah, you should let's draw together during recess and stuff. And so we're drawing together, art class, recess, whatever. And then he just goes, yeah, I came up with a new character. I was like, that's awesome. Can I see it? And he goes here. And it looks, this is important.
Time reversal, reverse your situation. Okay, sure. They'll go back to where they were before.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, time got turned back, but they keep all their damage, right?
I believe so.
Got quite the meddlesome ability.
But voltage and hemo anima boost, if you use them for them, I think that gets reverted back too.
Interesting. Okay.
But
So Jeffrey.
yeah, so
copied you.
so Jeffrey goes here's my character. Yeah, you already know where the story's going. Jeffrey's like, here's my character, and I look, and it looks exactly like Blazer. And I was just kind of and obviously, Blazer looks like Kirby, right? Whatever. But I was just like, is that Blazer? And he's like, no, this is my original character,
Blazer. Wait,
Chocolate Blazer. I was like, what's Chocolate Blazer? He's like, it's Blazer, but he's made out of chocolate. And I was kind of and I was like, dude, I'm like, Jeffrey, that's my character. He's like, no, it's not. It's original. And it's like, but, and he's like, well, you copied yours from Kirby. And I was like, yeah, but, and I was like, okay.
You're like, huh?
And,
See?
and so during the next recess in class, everyone was like, oh, Jeffrey, what are you, like, you guys are drawing? Like, oh, hey, Jay's drawing. And Jeffrey, you're drawing. Like, what did you draw? Like, yeah, this is my original character, Chocolate Blazer. And everyone's like, oh, yeah, like, Chocolate, that's awesome. I was like, well, no, he's copying me. This is the original Blazer. He's like, is he made of chocolate? No, it's like, well, the Chocolate Blazer's better. Everyone loved Chocolate Blazer, and I was like, oh my god, I was so sad that I was like, I believe I drew an arc where Blazer died. I was like, I can't look at Blazer anymore.
This is just the was it Anthony Clark from Nedroid? This is just the I made this.
You made this? I made this. Literally.
I'm seeing how this works. It reverses time in an entire area. And whatever. Listen, I'm more invested in the Blazer Saga.
The Blazer Saga.
Wow. If anyone wants to see more of my writing, check out Bounty Light. Yeah. but yeah, and so that it hurt. I was like so sad, and I was like, okay, so Blazer was gone for a while. And I did think I missed him so much. I had a revival arc where his Jester had a third, so it was like 3 instead of 2, if you can imagine it. And I was like, oh, he's back. And then he eventually was like, this hat is stupid, and he just got a new hat, and it's back to his original.
Wow.
So that was like this whole retcon of bringing Blazer back.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
I was very inspired by Sonic.
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch is the series.
Yeah.
There was an arc where there was a bunch of Blazer technically was revealed to be an experiment, and there was 626 aliens.
Okay.
And I drew all 626 different aliens.
Man.
Some of them looked like Sonic characters. Some of them looked like Pokemon. Some of them looked like the Stitch aliens. Whatever. There was an arc where they each had to compete for ancient artifacts in that ignited duels when 2 people touched it at the same time. Shaolin Showdown. I was inspired by so much shit, and every arc was something. Even the Jackie Chan arcs, I was like, oh yeah, Oni masks that did this and some of these kinds of, not Shadow Cons, but evil dark it's it was a lot.
Nigo.
You should draw on it now.
Oh my god.
Why not? This is you.
Oh god.
I am Nigo, serving dutifully.
He said something. Does that mean he's back? Hello, can you hear me?
Tasked with the duty of supporting the Honorable Sire, who commands over Last Defense Academy.
Looks like he can't hear us. He's just babbling to himself.
It is my duty to support the Exodus Project, the largest scale and most difficult project since the very birth of humanity. I am distributed across multiple supporting units under a unified AI. I support all related activities.
What is he saying?
Our priority is the continued survival of mankind. For the first step of the project, we began to evacuate the survivors of the Tokyo residential complex.
It's called Turk.
No, it's not. The project has progressed in utmost secrecy. Over several decades, development of the artificial satellite was completed.
The artificial satellite?
The evacuation of the human species was then carried out. We have completed the evacuation. Survivors who have successfully escaped from the world death that mars the Earth are now living as refugees on an artificial satellite in space.
In space? No.
It's totally done yet.
No.
Yeah. Oh wow. Cool. Plot developments. But Jay,
Blazer.
Oh my god.
Blazer. No, a rush of this is coming back to me because it makes me think. Wow. As a kid, I had my story arcs planned out, my sagas.
Right.
Which put a pin on sagas. But nowadays, it's an adult's like, oh, make an original story. No, that's really hard. You gotta think about character arcs.
Yeah.
Make sure there's no plot holes. I don't want cinema sins coming after my ass.
But,
You know?
dude,
It's-
yeah, it was so much more freeing just drawing.
Yeah, that freedom.
Yeah.
I miss it.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sagas. It's something I was almost gonna post about the other day, but I was like, do I want any conversation opened up in my mentions? But I know it's the term sagas is not really used anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone only knew it because of DBZ. But
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it kind of just ended with DBZ.
Like this
everyone just
wave?
uses arcs.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I like this wave.
I made that joke too.
I know.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for backing me up.
Oh, you said that?
I did.
I said
that. My chocolate said that.
Oh my god, Jeffrey still affected me to this day.
What just happened? The commander rewound time and brought itself back?
Oh, for the love of murder. This is never going to end. We're just going to have to figure something out. Let's attack again.
That can't possibly be what they do. Okay.
Hello, it's me. How?
More dem?
All right. Did I do something wrong, or is this plot?
No, it's plot.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
But-
we won't turn back time.
Yeah.
We're gonna pause time.
Oh.
Unless, Jay, final thoughts?
Thank you for listening to me bare my soul about my very embarrassing
That's not embarrassing.
original
I
No.
mean,
stuff.
like, have I talked about my Lego OC and my Pac-Man stuff?
No, I want to
All
hear
right.
more about this.
We're gonna remind me after the break. Okay. I don't think I've talked about that. ProZD Koopa, Schmozd Koopa. That's old news. This is stuff that I don't think I've talked about.
Shit.
Probably not. All right. Bye-bye.